Yo, everybody, how you guys are doing tonight? We are on SpeedGaming 2. We are here for one heck of a slobber knocking, head tilting, everybody getting wrecked by 7-5 stacked. We know we won 7-5 as the first level because why not? It's all about pain. I am known as the one and the only denizen of Bowser, the devil of Death Mountain. My name is Krista Joy. For those who don't know me, everybody likes to think I'm the antagonist. I don't know why. I just like to see things burn. And I am being joined, get this, with the true winner of this qualifier. The greatest restreamer y'all have ever seen. And I'm telling you, this man knows how to give the audience what he wants. And that's why I'm a fangirl. And it's the one and only Diesel. Diesel, where you at?
Hey, I am right here, Krista. Wow, you know what? That is the best intro I have ever had. And you know what? With an intro like that, I I've got to give back the best intro of my life. And I'm sorry, but all you're gonna get's this. Hey, Krista Joy, how you doing tonight?
I am absolutely fine. And chat's already starting. They know who I am because they're like, am I responsible for this seed with absolute shock and pain emojis? I love it.
Well, I wish that I could say for sure that you were the one who was ready for the seed or who brought the seed in, but it was not. It was the one and only Stewie Cartman. But stand by, I got to get these guys on the road.
Yes, yes. Stewie rolled the seed. I'm hoping the next one, we know, chat, we know that the best seeds, the train wreck seeds, come from Teaks. So, you got to wish for a Tixie seed. I make disaster seeds, but I like the Dark Souls disaster seeds. So that's how we know we will definitely get 7-1 to start, just so everybody has to play it out with 7-5 and Atlantis right after. Toss in some 6-6 action. That's the only way. That's how true gamers play Mario Brothers 3.
But what we really want to know is what world's going to be world number one. And then
Well,
we want to know where world 6-6 is. So, what world's going to be world number one? You know what? I love world 6 because it's all snowy and the music's all crisp. And let's go world 6.
You know what? I'm with you. I'm ice skating all the way. And Sinister does roll some pretty bad seeds. I won't lie about that.
Yes.
But if you're looking for true train wrecks, I'll send you a couple of Tixie seeds that he has rolled. They are absolute cluster ducks that make you go quack. And it is not a good time, man. It's definitely not a good time. But
look at this. We got world 3 to start out.
Let's go!
Let's go swimming, everybody. And we are swimming. 3-1 actually is 3-5.
Yeah. And it just means that our runners will have to do some ducking, some dodging, and some stomping on Lakitu heads in order to get by. Even though Kadi decided, you know what? I'm gonna block his Lakitu with my face, and thus took some damage.
And before Chad corrects me, sorry, that was rolled 4-3, so my bad.
Yeah, that's Giant World.
Yeah. But
I don't know why I heard 3-4, and I was like, well, it's 4-3.
Yep.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Stretchy Boo Fort.
Yep. So 6F3, our carpet fort. We got the elevator coming up in a minute, and it looks like we've actually got all four of our runners in a pretty tight group. We don't have the synchronizations in yet. Looks like they're coming in now, thanks to our background helpers. We got Miss Metroid and Trenton helping us out behind the scenes, and we've got Boom Boom Fights, we got Stewie, we got Japezu, we got THM finishing up the Boom Boom Fights, and Disaster Caddy is right there with them.
You just gotta love how that Dry Bones just yeeted him out of the room. He just was like, you know what, I don't have time for this, I got an appointment, and he just exited stage right. And you can have anything better than double boss bass. Double your pleasure, double your fun.
You got a seafood special on aisle 3.
I know, and Stewie didn't even let himself get chomped. You know, he's got to play for the audience, man. I'm
Rude.
telling you, Stewie, get good, man. We
So we've got True Hyper checking out a pipe, and that does move him a little bit across the map, but it only really skips one level. It does take him to Boomerang Brothers, and we got a hammer. Now, the seeds. Is this a Hammer Breaks Lock seed?
For a qualifier? Maybe. Because I know for the most part, you know, in the early parts, they allow you to break the locks. But once you get later on, that's just breaking rocks, my friend. Also, THM has decided to take a 100-coin penalty because why not? You know, he's got money to burn.
Okay, so I am looking at the flag set that we called, and I really want to apologize to chat. We should have mentioned this earlier, but our flag set is the no end card. So this is Hammers Breaks Locks, which means
wait, that's it?
Yeah.
That's too easy. No, that's too easy. That's a baby seed. Oh my goodness, Stewie rolled this. Stewie needs to get good and know, you know, he needs to know the rules that we do. And I'm telling you, I am a sad person right now.
Oh, Chris,
yes.
Sad. You are the epitome of awesome happiness. Sad is not in your way.
Why does everybody think I'm a villain? Also, we got some windy action on Caddy's side.
Is that a 4-hit windy?
Well, considering the raspberry that we just saw, I'm thinking so. You know, Wendy decided to actually spend some money in Wendy's, get some food, instead of getting the $4 4 chuck. And nobody likes those.
Caddy and True Hyper both showing a sigh of relief after finishing that fight. Both of them, of course, finished as Small Mario, and so does Stewie Cartman over here, finishing with dropping down Small Mario, and so will Gepezo if he is able to defeat her here, and he's getting the last couple of hits. One more, I think, and that'll be... Oh, he gets sniped. Get the Koopa shell right on the head.
I'm happy we have a bilingual seed because it was like, para español, you know, oprima el número. No, it just said the letter A. You know, it's forcing our runners to use Rosetta Stone. I'm absolutely okay with that.
Disaster Caddy in Elsa's Frozen Thwomp Paradise takes a hit from Disco Waffle and is going to have to go replay that. Load up a frog suit to get a couple of extra hit points.
You know, Diesel, I hate this level personally because if you don't have a leaf or a P-Wing, this level can be tricky.
This level is very tricky. This is definitely a practice it a lot. This is almost... like, it's not as hard as 7F2, obviously, because nothing is as hard as 7F2. But this is definitely a practice it a lot level.
Poor 7F2 not getting any love.
Yeah, and this is why you're known as the villain.
I speak up for the rights of those without voices. And Stewie's making that level 8 world 8 level look so easy. It's now world 1 level. Stewie.
I think Stewie's played this game a time or two before. That was a nice 8-1.
Yeah, and look what we have on Caddy's side. We've got this scene might not be valid because we are playing the World 8 Fort right now, and I don't know how to feel about this.
True Hyper and Disaster Caddy both, I think, use that pipe in the overworld to skip past a couple of levels, but looks like Stewie's going to go ahead and play those levels. So that's going to give them a nice lead as they go through.
Yes. And, you know, I'll be honest with you. When you're going up against a runner with the caliber of Stewie Cartman, you know, Stewie is one of the better runners out there, you know, up there with Tixie, who's also racing off stream. You know, you have, well, in Rent, I mean, you have got Mitch, who does more vanilla over the rando side of things. But when you have great runners, and Stewie Cartman proving me wrong by taking an unnecessary death. Stewie, I was hyping you up, man.
Every now and then, somebody's gonna go and curse, especially if you're doing commentator.
See, this is why I can't give compliments. I give compliments, and it's like, got him. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to live up to the expectations. And let's see how Big Head Iggy is gonna do. Are we gonna get any hitboxes, Diesel?
Well, we got 3 hits so far. We got a 4th hit. Disaster Caddy, well, both of our Koopas so far have been 4 hitters. And neither of them have been too bad. Nobody's hitbox, but we have had a couple of hits from the Koopas.
Do you know what we need right now? 4 hits is okay, but they still need to take some Flintstone vitamins, get good, so they could graduate to being an earthquake, high-jumping 5-hitter. Because that's what our runners want.
And Caddy there showing off his little, I didn't see what kind of plush character he had there. But showing off the plush nonetheless. And we've got World 2.
Ooh, look where we are! Lava Fort! Let's go! So everybody, Caddy is in the Lava Fort, aka the fort that cures all arthritis when you fall in it. And it is absolutely a great time.
Nara sauce cures arthritis?
Absolutely! You know, you jump into lava, right? And I guarantee you, it will give you the warmth down to the bone.
I love it. Sign me up for the, this will be the Smeagol treatment, right?
Yes, you know, my precious. My precious. Boop. Boop, get wrecked.
Oh, looks like World 2 gives us a little shortcut, though. True Hyper is just a 6-6 away from being able to get out of there, but I think he's taking an intentional hit now. Yep, there he goes. He's trading in one of those 1-ups for another, well, what's he gonna do here? Yeah, he's clouding it. He doesn't take another 1-up going, or another power-up going into the airship, so this could be a dangerous play.
Yeah, definitely. And we have Gepezu going through the lava fort, but he's on fire. He's wearing his Goron tunic from the Ocarina of Time series, blazes through the lava and is about to use pew pew power on poor Boom Boom, who was just sitting there. You know, he moved from Antarctica, finally got a place with some heat, and look at that. Gepezu just fed him some fire and blew him up. That is so rude. So rude.
So rude, but look at this. True Hyper Mario, that cloud paid off. He's able to skip 6-6. He's able to get through the 3-hitter Morton, and he is on his way to our World 4 for the night. We've had 3, 4, and 2 so far.
Yeah, so sorry, chat, for those who are agents of chaos and wanted reverse world order. It not happening right now. And we got World 1 with, hey, how you doing?
No
Look at this. It is a sandy World 8. At least there's one thing we can be happy about, Diesel. Well, so far, 3F2 has not been a thing.
This is true. Seed is still possibly validated.
Yeah, even though I wasn't happy about the World 8 fort being so early, you know, I always like that to be in World 7 for some unknown reason, because why not?
I mean, you gotta give the challenge where the challenge is due.
Exactly. But this is oddly without 7-5 with maximum enemy, you know, wonderfulness. And just as I spoke about Tria,
Nasty.
I see. This is why I can't give compliments. They're cursed. They are cursed. Everything I do is cursed. Invalid seed. We're gonna have to give Stewie the business.
Well, Stewie is actually running this seed, and he's a little bit behind right now. He is in third place. Now, this is not third place overall for those of you who are watching it. This is just 4 of the 11 total participants in this race. So when we get finished here, we will be able to tell you about who else is participating and how they fared. True Hyper giving us not the finger, but a finger, a silent finger.
You gotta love it. Also, Gepezu managing to get through the Piranha Gauntlet in the Piranha Fort, which takes a lot when you have really nothing too tough to buffer you against all the damage. But looky, he got his cookie and blew up Boom Boom. I'm telling you, this is Boom Boom abuse. I'm calling PETA. Yeah, PETA. Because Boom Boom is a turtle. This is turtle abuse. Should not be doing it. I mean, Mario is a villain anyway. You do know this, Diesel.
Really? How is Mario the villain?
Okay, what do you know about Mario Brothers 1?
Well, I know that he was just a plumber, just a regular guy, doing his blue-collar job.
Who destroyed so many Mushroom Kingdom residents? In the booklet for Super Mario Brothers, the original one,
yeah.
the one, remember Bowser cursed the residents to become
Turn them
brick.
into the bricks. Oh yeah. Hey, well.
What does that homicidal Mario do? He breaks every brick in the world. I mean, that is mushroom genocide. I was gonna call the plant version of PETA for that, because that's mushroom abuse.
Oh, Disaster Caddy giving us a very awesome screen grab when he makes a jump into a Patooey that had no business being there. Let's be honest. That Patooey was...
No, Diesel, it had all right to be there. I'll tell you why. See, the Patooey was practicing to be the next Harry Houdini. And he was using the power of levitation.
I was thinking he was doing a Zen meditation, so it was able to get some air.
We could go with that one too. Be like, I'm always stuck in that really small pipe. It has no proper ventilation. I'm going totally up for some air. Call me Air Patooey. Forget about Michael Jordan, because I would slam dunk on him with my spitty ball.
Oh wow, so Gepezu also sees that 6-6 and clouds it. But after all that, True Hyper Mario has a substantial lead now, the full world lead over 2 of our runners. Looks
going through Roy, our boy ship, to take on Gepezu is who I'm referring to go against the salty one, who took just regular salt. I mean, these bosses have been rather lackluster.
Oh yeah.
I'm giving them a shot of B12, Diesel.
Yep.
They need supplements.
So Shadow Man in chat saying that Gepezu's in a dangerous spot. You know what? Maybe this is a strategy all along. Let him get all confident and cocky and thinking, hey, yeah, we got this in the bag. And then he comes out of nowhere, skips 3 levels.
That would be great. And then we could have him do a great impression of Ice.
40!
Look what's on the dream! 7-5! Let's go! Come on, we just need some bus passes.
Well,
some
we do have that cheap, and True Hyper is taking the clip it route. Nice double clip now. Let's see. Gets the duck jump.
I am not mad at that. That is amazing.
That is beautiful. I totally support that.
Look at another clip. Hyper broke my 7-5. He was like 7-5, more like 1-1. I mean, like,
That was some nice 7.5 in there.
yeah. The only
And
thing is, he got the weak version of it. He got the
oh,
baby version.
oh, look at this 7.9, no boss bass. Is he gonna do? There's 4 clips in 7.9 he can do.
Well, yeah, I would go for the clips.
Dodging the fire snakes. That was a nice.
But I
nice
think you know, True Hyper Mario is here to show off, showing that he's got the skills that pay the bills. And yeah, he's like, who needs all those clipping? I just need to clip one, and that's all you need is one.
Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is Super Mario Bros. 3, where walls are optional.
Yes, chat. Yes, chat. Please get all the heart emojis you can for Diesel, because, you know, Diesel is the true hero. He's the hero of Hyrule. He's the one that Princess Peach should be thanking for all his hard work. So, chat, give lots of love to Diesel. You know you gotta love him.
Oh, thanks, everybody. I love the Kirby heart emojis.
I don't have a Kirby heart emoji. All I can give you is a Fred Coughlin one, because we usually blame Fred for everything.
Oh, yeah. But who doesn't love Fred now? Of all the heroes, I would have to say Fred, who created the randomizer in the first place. It's probably the hero of heroes. But moving right.
He is a hero among heroes, you know. The only thing is, he didn't make that Dark Souls fixed item, no extra lives, you know, version mode in the randomizer, which is a sad panda moment. Just like Caddy, who worked so hard to get that fire flower,
you know,
and was denied.
It just you get the fire flower. You're like, hey, I got myself a nice bouquet. I can throw flower. I can throw fire at Bowser and go get my date with the princess. And then spikes come up and greet your feet.
Aw, look at Geppetto using his leaf. He knows how to play through Morton's, you know, level. And we got Limp. Oh, come on. My dude, Larry. One hit, Diesel.
Ooh.
For Larry. One.
Now look at what True Hybrid just found. We got the World 1 Fortress, and do we have
useless fortress? Yay!
But we have a leaf, and he's not taking the item. Called shenanigans.
That is absolute shenanigans, but I think he was more afraid of getting hit in the face by that boo.
I mean, there was that boo in a very unfortunate spot, but still, you can get a boo somewhere else. All right. Let's see. We got 7.9 taken by Stewie Cartman, who uses P-Wing to get through quite a bit of it, while Geppetto is making his
good.
Yep.
Look at
across the 6F1 spikes.
Oh man. You know, I see that strat used by Teaksy all the time, and woo boy, it makes me nervous every time I see it, because I'm always afraid those invincibility frames are gonna run out.
Oh, True Hyper getting sledged, but gets a hammer out of it.
Now, the question we have to ask is, will that hammer do any good in World 5? Because, you know, World 5 is known for causing a problem, but we don't even have to worry about that, because the Hammer Brothers said no. He went full Dikembe Mutombo Diesel. He was like, no.
Take a look at this World 5 map. We do have a lock there, just in front of the castle, so that is where the hammer is going to end up being used, I do believe.
Yeah, because nobody wants to do Blue Fort if they don't have to. Geppetto going through his 7.5, armed and ready with that fire flower. He's like, no, I'm here to...
Oh, nice. You got the first clip. Got the second clip.
These guys are making my 7.5 look weak. I don't know how to feel about this.
Well, you celebrate when a Mario brother is showing skills.
Yes, I'm happy that they're showing skills, but you're also wrecking my level, man. See, they need to let me do the enemy designs for these seeds. Let me put enemies in their placement. Because we're excellent use by Caddy on using the wonderful, wonderful music box. Get rid of the piranha. You don't need them.
Everybody loves to skip piranhas. Let's say True Hyper, coming out of our 6th world, got a, I'm sorry, got the World 4 airship, the slowest airship in the vanilla game. And here's Roy. 2.
Diesel! We have a celebrity in our chat. This is my Zelda 2 mentor, Animus United.
Animus United? Oh, hey, welcome.
Yes! How you doing, Animus? And the sprite overload would not happen. I would only put the bestest of the enemies. Trust me, I'm innocent. Also, did you see Stewie with that pipe glitch? Only to fall in the drink.
That was unfortunate.
You know what? I think he put up the Mitch face. And, you know, you hate to see that happen, especially when you do something so sweet and then you have a doo-doo-doo-doo kind of moment where you play the Price is Right loser's horn for yourself.
We do finally have the best overworld map in the game, World 6. Ooh, looks like Japesu's going for a couple of clips in 7-9, and he's being chased by Fire Chop, gets out of there, nicely done. And is this door 6 for it?
No, it's door 3 for it.
Well,
and swing and a miss, but it's good for the power up, which is useless.
Oh, troll power up.
Beautiful, just beautiful. I mean, there's only one way, because, you know, Teeks is my senpai for this game.
And True Hyper getting trolled again by the power up.
Did he really think he was going? Did he really think it was going to be that easy?
I mean, I would say at this point, just go for the door 9 and see if you get, like, just coins or something. I don't know. But yeah, you got double trolled.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm kind of happy that World 6 is the last one, because you know that song, you went to save the best for last. There we go. So the best world was last world. That's how I have to look at it, Diesel.
Well, we can't get too excited about the best for last, because we all know that the last world is going to be world number 8.
No, I don't consider 8. 8 is just that thing you need to end the game.
The Ocho.
Yeah, who needs 8? Also, did you see Paper Mario going through the Gelectro minefield like it was a piece of cake?
Oh yeah, just swim right through it. Now, Stewie, in the
Ooh, shoe stage. Look, we get some shoes on deck. Look at that on Caddy's side. I love to see Karibo shoes in action.
The item in one fort was the frog suit.
The frog, yeah. You know, I like going against Bowser with a frog suit.
I thought Animus United was your sensei. You're talking about...
This is for Mario Brothers 3. Yeah, that's Mustard Stress. It is. He was the one who got me into Froggy mode. If it was up to me, I would make a tournament all frog mode just for our runners to experience some fun times.
Well, we did a weekly like that some time ago.
Ooh, proud. I am having a proud mama moment. And get your salutes out in the military, because we have our brave soldiers working for Bowser, doing their job in the tanklet, with some tankage. And we have Captain Boom Boom that's going to be awaiting a swift demise which is unfortunate, but at least he will get some veterans benefits for all his hard work.
Now, Disaster Caddy is showing us the super tanks playing the role of one of the fortresses from World 6, but True Hyper Mario, or actually it was World 5, taking the place of World 6, but True Hyper Mario finding the original tanks, which we'll still see that sprite playing a spoiler role in World 8 when we get to it.
Yeah, and look at that. We have one of the fishy hand stages, which is going to yield what? Let's go for a star! No, P-Wing!
P-Wing.
Aw, I was hoping that the trollery would have continued. Imagine you go through all that hard work to get nothing but a star. Also, it's clipping time! Diesel?
Well, let's see, this is 7-1, and we got True Hyper Mario trying to clip with a tail.
That is the most difficult type of clip to do. Honestly, I would take the 100 coin penalty, use a, but he proves me wrong by clipping with the tail. There you go.
Gets through
there you go, Mario.
Takes a little bit of time, but he does get through it, so nicely done.
Yeah.
Chimezu did have a little bit of trouble here. Took a drink in 4-6 and had to go, or 4-5 or 4-6. Get those two swapped all the time. But gets out of there after taking one drink and makes his way out. Disaster Caddy finishing up World 5, taking with the Roy fight. He'll be joining.
Yes, World 6.
Yep.
And we have Bowser's Navy acting as the fort, so we have more salutage going on. I mean, I know we just celebrated Labor Day here in the States, but man, this would have been a great seed for saluting the military. You know, let's go Memorial Day, Veterans Day, any of those. Because this is a seed that promotes us rooting for the military. Even if they're Bowser's military, they are still out there working hard to protect their kingdom. And that's okay with me.
And hey, Brand Diesel, how you doing? Indeed, Diesels Unite. On that topic, can you join me in getting a 4 Bridges to Bowser guess? Because I'm always about the 4 Bridges. I know it's going to happen someday. I may never see it, but someday it'll happen. So let's get our guesses for the Bridges to Bowser.
Well, if you want a disaster like that, have Animus roll it for you. Because if he rolls Mario seeds like he rolls Zelda seeds, I guarantee you that would happen.
And I missed what Disaster Caddy was actually showing us that very animated face about, but
yeah, he wasn't exactly thrilled.
I think it was about the pipe check that he did in World 6. But here we go. Okay, we've got no locks on the first screen. We've got our fake tank, and I think True Hyper Mario is going to trade another one up to just get out of there quickly.
Where are my -1 people? Because I'm actually truly -1 because I believe in the world burning. So let's... But we gotta have maximum chaos. Imagine, you know, either -1 or 4 happening. That would be absolutely fantabulous for our runners.
And off we go into the wild dark sky yonder, in this case, with our Air Force stage. True Hyper Mario making the jumps, showing us how it's done, platforming like a boss.
Yeah, the only thing is at least he gets the stationary version of it, you know? But when you're in vanilla and they're moving, that becomes absolutely a pain.
That auto-scroller is not easy for trying to jump. The physics just get wonky, and there was one lock. So we're down to a max of 3 bridges, and we've got the 8 fort this time, played by 4F2, our Donut Fort.
Let's go! Donut Fort! Get your chocolate donuts out. We're going to Dunkin' Donuts. The coffee is going to be on Diesel.
Sure.
We'll just get a big old box of Joe.
I'll make all the coffee you need.
Yeah, I'm actually banned from making coffee, Diesel.
Oh, well,
Apparently, people didn't like the idea of quadruple brewing coffee.
I might have banned you too. Sorry.
Why? It's strong coffee. It helps get the wing going for the day.
True Hyper Mario has passed that hand trap twice now without being caught. We did see a second lock, so we're down to 2 bridges. But since we did see a second lock, we are also possibly, we've built all of our bridges.
Yeah. Also, that Boss Bass is kind of looking sus. I think Boss Bass wants to play Among Us, but was excluded because the server broke down, like a typical Among Us game.
Well, Boss Pass did not. Oh, Chapezu goes into 7-1 and takes the entry and goes and nopes out of that. So let's see what he's going to do. He's going to take the coin ship. Meanwhile, True Hyper checking out another pipe check. Let's see if this takes us to the hand bridge room. It does. And we've got the Air Force sprite over there.
You know what? I like chat right now. Frosty Crab and Brand Diesel, they know the deal. They know that Bowser is misunderstood and is really a good guy, making Mario, Peach and company absolutely the tyrannical villains that they are. I agree with you. Also, Caddy has his hammer suit that he is trying to clip. Ooh, let's
Subpixel. You gotta play the subpixel game here, but it's just not working.
Oh no, this is terrible. Oh, what a waste to the hammer suit.
So it looks like he, after about 30-something seconds of that, he decided to play it straight. And there's one bridge. It's already been built, and we just got to play one fort. And it is 4F1 World 4 forts match up together. And I have not seen True Hyper actually equip a hammer suit yet. So he might actually have that.
I love this level because I call this the troll fort. And it is absolutely a disaster on wheels, and that's why I love that fort, because it keeps your blood pumping. Meanwhile, Chapezu in the same situation, trying to clip with Hammer Suit Mario.
Oh, did you see Disaster Caddy? Almost got spiked upon as he exits 7-1. But let's get back to True Hyper Mario. He's in Bowser's Castle now, has a hammer suit. Almost gets statue lasered, but gets out of there.
Wii U!
Almost got spot-footed.
I know, right? Be like, Buzzy Beetle always says, fireballs don't faze me. He kind of bends down to look like a Buzzy Beetle. Unfortunately, fire does hurt, especially when you catch it to the face. Even worse when it hits your...
Jeez.
Yeah, did you see that, Diesel? That was beautiful.
That was brilliant. And he's got a substantial lead that's going to make it easy. Here he goes. Hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser. Good night.
Yes, this is going to be a wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. And it is over for the Bowsernator. Poor Bowser. Now his poor children are going to go into the system of the Mushroom Kingdom. You know they're going to get fed probably dog food, even though they're turtles. It's an unfortunate thing for our beloved turtle family. Also, Caddy taking a death to Lemmy.
Unfortunate. Stewie Cartman is in World 8. Now, True Hyper Mario did finish here in second place because Teeks88. Oh yeah.
I knew Teeksy was gonna be first. I mean, it's the rules. Come on, Diesel. You know the rules, and so do I. And that's why.
Well, Teeks takes a first place overall at 33.51. True Hyper Mario finishing just a little bit behind at 35.34. And we do also have another off-screen finish just now with Mini Guy DP finishing up. And,
remember we talked about them prior to this, and I said that that's the three to look at. I had put Stewie in there, but Stewie was like, "Yeah, I'll get there eventually. We'll get there someday." But he is in World 8, so it'll be only a matter of time before Stewie gives Bowser the business, makes me cry for our fallen hero.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to figure out if he's going to have to play this 2, and he is going to have to play the 2 panel. Dodges a boss pass.
Yes.
Now we have Gepezu also joining us in World 8. Decides he doesn't want to give up his hammer suit quite as quickly as a couple of other runners have, and goes and opts to play the quicksand level.
Well, if I remember correctly, they have 2 in their inventory. So they can blow one, but you try not to at all possible. You know, because it's better to play as the omnipotent hammer bro. Because it's a bro. I mean, come on. Come on, Diesel. It's a bro. You can't hurt the bro.
Oh, yeah, sure you can.
Ooh, we have somebody waiting, chomping at the bits to come in and talk. Diesel.
Ooh, who is...
It's our on-stream winner, True Hyper Mario.
Well, let me go see if he wants to come in.
Meantime, you guys are gonna be stuck with me for a little bit while Diesel does Diesel things and is acting as race boss. Also, an unfortunate game over in World 8 for Gepezu. That is some sad Pandaville, Diesel.
That is a sad panda. Unfortunately, the sprites that are animated, the tanks and the Air Force and whatnot, those stay defeated. But he is going to have to go and play 4-3. And
you know, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Speaking of more to play, looks like Stewie Cartman realized he does need to go back and play that sprite over there, and that sound that I just heard in my ear means that we are now joined by True Hyper Mario. Welcome, and GG.
GG, my friend.
So, you, my friend, you went out, you took a pretty strong lead after the end of World 3. You didn't look back. Nicely done. And except for Pixu, we no finish ahead of you, and we didn't see on stream. Yeah, you gone and taken this. You've taken this seed. Good job.
Well, thanks. Well, it was a very nice seed. As you can see from my message over there, this seed was totally invalid. Since the 3F2 in World 1, seriously?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Stewie about that.
Yes,
Yep.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also have a bone to pick with you, THM. You made my 7-5 look like 1-1 with all those excellent plays of yours.
Yep. Well, that was actually the scariest part. I was hoping that no boss bash, no mini boss, no sun, please. But then there was the mini boss. Then I decided to go for the clips, and they went pretty well. And I had some small problems with the inputs over there when I was going for the first clip, right after the pipe. My down inputs were not cooperating with me. As you can see, I'm playing with Xbox 360 controller. And you know, if you have ever played any game with Xbox 360 controller, that D-pad is horrible.
Oh yeah, the D-pad was not designed for Nintendo Play for sure.
Oh, we had another finish, Diesel.
Yes, we did.
Stewie! with 4037 and some change.
Explain, young man. What was this seed?
It was too much of a baby seed. This was too easy. You guys needed something a little bit harder, to get the blood pumping and get you ready for the brackets. Stewie, why did you roll such an easy seed, Stewie?
Oh, that was anything but easy. That was pathetic. That was horrible.
Well,
I made so many careless mistakes. I'm not happy with this seed.
well, I mean, the fact that it did cause human mustard to break over 30 minutes, I mean, that right there tells you, or not human teaks to break over 30 minutes. That tells you it actually did have a pretty sizable challenge level.
So, two things I'm mad about this seed. One, dying twice on the World 8 fake tank, one of which was my fault. The other was not, because I landed on the Chungus bro and went right through him.
Yeah, I missed that play. I don't know what I was looking at the time, but yeah, getting weird hitboxed or whatever by anything is just a frustration.
And then,
sorry, bro.
And then to add insult to injury right after that, it was 7-1, and I nailed that first try.
Oh, I got it on.
But I can't do it in a vanilla one.
7th try with a leaf.
Yeah, I was talking about it, how more likely than not, I would have just taken the 100-coin penalty and gone back with a mushroom. And you just clipped just as I was saying that. And I was like, oh man, come on. Everything I'm saying is cursed right now. Because everything...
7-5 was health-free, but then 7-9. What was that? It was a lag fest.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry for that.
Fire snakes, and yeah, that was... Once the fire snakes and the fire chomps get into the business, it's, that whole fire enemy set is just a lag emporium. It's Bowser's lag emporium right there.
Luckily. Yeah, go on.
Oh yeah, so I mean it's brutal. It also makes the ice blocks difficult to pick up, which I mean you got to get those in a lot of places. So yeah, it's awful. So glad y'all made it through it. 7-1 Disaster Caddy. I also do want to give a shout out to Disaster Caddy who went and played 7-1 straight. Even dodging a Tawny Bro that tried to land on top of him when he did the boost jump on the very end, right before the exit pipe.
Yeah, you total, boss move there. He was like, you know what? I don't need no clip. I'll just do it the real way. I ain't skipping like you skippers. It was just fun to watch. Also, you gotta give props to Caddy. He is fighting the Bowser the old-fashioned way, making him plummet to his demise. An unfortunate end for our true hero, Bowser.
Oh yeah, Midi guy, yeah, because I tried picking up one of the ice blocks in 4-2, and the game was like, nope.
Yeah, we were so happy. Do you know that we were going double your pleasure, double your fun? Because you guys had double boss bass, and that kind of negates anything you can do. But as long as you have fire and a lot of speed, they're actually not that tough. Which, it was good to see, but you guys nailed it. There was no chompage going on. Oh man. I was like, yeah. Stewie, too easy, Stewie, reroll.
Oh yeah, I was actually thinking at the end of the race. I haven't seen so many, not that many boss basses in the entire race so far. But then the 4-2 hit. Oh, there they are.
So, Hyper, the practice seed I was playing before this one, which is why I want Teeks and Char to play this. So it was the fake tank just before Bowser's Castle, and that fake tank is Atlantis.
Spoilers.
Love it. You
Well,
know.
I do want to welcome to the commentary booth Disaster Caddy, GG, and congratulations. You were the only one who played 7-1 straight. The first time that I've seen that happen in a while, and I absolutely love it. And I also want to say, dude, I have not actually done commentary for you before that I know of. So, hi there. How you doing?
Doing
GG.
great. Kind of tired right now because it's 5 a.m. But yeah, I suck at clips. Kind of scared of the 4-2 because 2 boss passes. Nothing else to say.
Oh, yeah, that was 4-2. Yeah. it was this whole seed was a little bit of a mess.
Yeah, it's not surprised because Stevie rolled it.
Yes, Hyper, you're right. The seed wasn't valid because 3F2 was not in World 8. I'm sorry.
Luckily, I had a hammer when we entered the desert.
Yeah,
That saved so much time. I was because
yeah.
of that hammer, I was like almost 3 minutes ahead of my randomizer PB.
So the hammer in the desert, and then the hammer at the end of World 5 helped.
Oh yeah, the sky. Yeah, I remember that one. I was going for the fortress, but then the hammer bro got to my way. I fought it, and it was the hammer.
Yeah, well, I mean, once you get that hammer, you're like, wait, all I'm trying to do is break a lock, and I can either break a lock, or I can play 2 or 3 fortresses and do 3-card money here.
Fun fact, if I counted correctly, I died most of the time on hammer bro fights than on ordinary levels.
Yeah, someday I might go ahead and start doing like statistics, kind of like in baseball. They got the StatCast thing. You do something where you're like, okay, yeah, here's all the different ways that the people who died. Here's the power-ups they had. But no.
I would join you in that because that is research, and I have a degree, a master's in statistical analysis. So let's do it, Diesel.
I have my team already.
Yeah. I saw you were asking for Chapezu to join the interview, but he's a basic Finnish guy, and he can speak English at all.
Yeah. It was. I know we did the translation thing back in the past, but
Oh yeah.
I didn't.
What language does he speak? Japanese?
No, Finnish.
Spanish?
Finish.
Yo hablo español también. ¿Es de acuerdo conmigo? Let's go!
Okay.
But, let's go!
But yeah,
Yes.
Speaking of Chapezu, one goal achieved. I beat him in a rando race, official rando race. My goal was to defeat the Challenge Cup champion.
Well, I would say that would definitely be a mission accomplished, it looks like.
Yeah, and he's a good rival of mine in rando.
Oh, of course. And speaking of, now the entire field has finished. We've got, of course, we mentioned Midi Guy finished 3rd, Europsless, and Dust Minion actually had an 8-second split, finishing 4th and 5th at 38.08 and 38.16. And then Pro A was down just about a minute and a half before Stewie's finish. And Stewie and High Flyer also would have had a very tight finish, about 23 seconds right there, with High Flyer finishing at 41 even. And then, of course, Japezu and Sharkit and Disaster Caddy, all of you finishing, putting up strong numbers for actually what really turned out to be quite a challenging seed. So hats off and high fives to all 4, well, all of you, all 11 of you, really.
Yeah. You guys made the game look easy. And, you know, it broke my heart because you guys demolished some of my levels. But that's what proves your skill as pros
Oh,
among us, you know, common folk. So you guys are
wait,
so great at what you do.
wait, what? I beat Meaty Guy?
Oh yeah, you beat Midi Guy.
Yeah.
I've never beaten him before.
Basically, look at the entire field. Everybody but Teeks, you beat.
Yeah, Teeks put out 33 minutes. Like, we know from Teeks, I can guarantee there's probably a door 3, because we never called the door 6 Fort door 6 in our neck of the woods. It's straight door 3 all the way. And
I beat Teeks on the first qualifier, but I lost to Europe Salis, so I'm not feeling comfortable enough. Gotta
Teeks
finish
actually
first.
did something weird to get through this seed. He actually played 6-6 and clouded 7-5.
I can see that. I think 7.5 actually is a bit longer if you're not hitting the clips, but I think we got clip masters all over here because that's all I was.
I know. Diesel, I am so sad that they wrecked my 7-5
I destroyed it.
I know you
Small
did.
Mario.
You just no. He just clipped everything. He got
that was
everything
probably-
really first round.
That was probably one of the fastest 7.5s I've ever done in rando.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
you got clips on the first try. You were just like literally just demolishing that level. You told 7-5 you have better things to do, gave it the business, and then just kind of yeeted out of there. And it was a sad panda day for us 7-5 lovers because we didn't even get to see it in action because you were just out. It was a blink and you miss it moment.
Oh yeah. Oh, I read the chat. Oh, thanks, Midi Guy. Yeah, speaking of Midi Guy, like I said, I never beaten him before. I lost to Midi Guy on last year's tournament bracket stage, round 1. He totally wiped out 2-0, and I had a chance to get a rematch in this year's tournament, but I lost the game extreme. So that never happened.
You know, I owe a great deal to Midi Guy. This is actually how I got into the Super Mario Brothers community. On YouTube, because I wasn't too much into Twitch back then, I saw a match between Midi Guy and Johnny Link. And after that got me into the Super Mario Brothers 3 Rando community. So I owe a lot to Midi Guy. Thank you for being awesome, Midi.
But yeah, I think I had to go for a sleep. It's 5 a.m., like Caddy said.
Yeah. And yeah,
Yeah,
did lose
I'm gonna bow out too.
fair enough. I did lose an opportunity there to ask Disaster Caddy a question, but I'm sure we'll see him again another time as well. Stewie, thank you, of course, for being part of the show. Definitely appreciate your showcase.
Thank you guys.
True Hyper Mario, you as well, and congratulations on the on-screen victory. And of course, looking forward to seeing you in the tournament, the SGL tournament, which is coming up, everybody, in just a few. Well, we'll be running SG Live over the next several weeks here on the SpeedGaming family of channels, and then the live event will be happening October 27th to 30th live in Herndon, Virginia, near the Dulles Airport area.
The airport?
Yeah, the Dulles Airport area near Washington, D.C. That's right. Yep. So,
Yeah, I flew there once for a convention. Very nice hotel. So you guys chose wisely.
Oh, when does the online tournament start?
I don't have the exact dates, but it will be in the next couple of weeks. Of course, we'll be in the Discord channel. We'll be putting that out there for all of the
Okay, that's going to be multitask for me, Disaster Caddy on Jepesu, since it's not confirmed yet, but the finish point SMB3 Finish points tournament starts on next Tuesday, so...
Oh. Well,
Nice.
good luck, and I hope that this actually is able to work out for you guys.
Yes, and Caddy and True Hyper Mario, I believe you said it is 5 a.m. in your neck of the woods. Please make
and
sure you get some rest.
I've been streaming already 10 hours and 45 minutes, so I think I need some sleep.
All right. Well, fair enough. Have a good night, and we'll see you another day.
Yeah, sure.
All
Sure.
right.
See you guys.
Stewie, yep. Have a good night. See you again. And Krista?
Hey, I guess it's
See you
time
next
for us to
time.
do that. Oh, I heard a see you next time. Who said that? Who said that? It's see you next time.
It was from my soundboard.
Oh, because I was thinking, did I grow a second voice? Have I become sentient? Is it Skynet? It's probably something of that nature. I was going to give many thanks for the opportunity to co-commentate with you, Diesel, because you know I cherish you, man. And to those who are watching us live in the chat, thank you guys so much for supporting the Speed Gaming channel as well as our runners. Without you, we wouldn't be where we are now, and we really appreciate all that you do for us. So thank you so much. For those who are going to be watching this on the video on demand, I hope we were able to give you a great bit of entertainment, and thank you for supporting the channel in absentia. Also, to our runners, congratulations. You guys are awesome. You continue to demonstrate why you guys are the pros, and that's why we love to watch you. So on that note, I will be saying nighty-night.
And, of course, for all the Speed Gaming family and networks or family channels, this is Diesel Pilot. And as always, I want to say good night, everybody. Stay safe, stay kind, and we'll see you on the other side of the next pipe check.
And just like Sharkit says, just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Swimmies. Good night.